If you think naked bikes are getting boring, this one might just change your mind. Meet the all-new Yamaha MT-07 2026, and trust me, Yamaha didn't just refresh it, they gave it attitude. Now here's the question, is this still the king of middleweight naked bikes, or is it finally losing its crown? Let's find out. First things first, the design. The 2026 MT-07 looks sharper, more aggressive, and honestly a little angry. That signature dark side of Japan styling is still here, but now it feels more refined. The LED headlight setup looks like it's staring right into your soul and judging your riding skills. And I'm not even kidding. Park this thing anywhere and people will look twice. But design alone doesn't sell a bike, right? So let's talk about what really matters, the engine. Yamaha sticks with its proven 689cc parallel twin engine, but for 2026, it's been tuned even better. And if you've ever ridden an MT-07 before, you already know, this engine is all about fun. Twist the throttle and boom, instant torque. No waiting, no drama, just pure, punchy acceleration. And here's the crazy part. It doesn't matter if you're in the city or on a highway, this bike always feels alive. But wait, what about power? Well, it's not the most powerful bike in its class, but honestly, that's not the point. Because the MT-07 isn't built to win spec sheet wars. It's built to make you smile every single time you ride it. And speaking of riding, let's talk about handling, because this is where things get interesting. The 2026 model comes with improved suspension setup, and finally, something riders have been asking for, better front-end feedback. Translation, you feel more connected to the road, which means more confidence in corners and, let's be real, more fun too. Ever taken a corner so clean it made you feel like a pro rider? Yeah, this bike gives you that feeling, even if you're not one. Now, hold on, before you get too excited, there's something you need to know, because while the MT-07 is insanely fun, it's not perfect. Yeah, I said it. The seat, still a bit firm for long rides. Wind protection? Basically non-existent. So if you're planning cross-country touring, maybe pack some patience, or a chiropractor. But here's the twist. That raw and slightly imperfect nature, that's actually what makes this bike special. It doesn't feel overly polished or robotic like some modern bikes. It feels real. It feels like a machine that actually wants to be ridden hard. Now let's talk tech, because 2026 finally brings some updates here too. You get a new TFT display, smartphone connectivity, and improved rider interface. And yes, it looks way more premium now. No more budget bike vibes when you look down at the dash. But let me ask you something. Do you really buy an MT-07 for the screen? Or do you buy it for that insane grin every time you twist the throttle? Exactly. And that brings us to one of the biggest reasons why this bike dominates, its price to fun ratio. For what you're paying, you're getting one of the most entertaining motorcycles on the market. Not the fastest, not the most advanced, but definitely one of the most fun. And honestly, isn't that what riding is all about? Now, here's where things get even more interesting, because the competition is getting tougher. Bikes are getting more powerful, more tech-loaded, more refined. So where does the MT-07 stand in 2026? Simple. It stays true to itself. It doesn't try to be something it's not. And that's exactly why riders love it. It's lightweight, torquey, aggressive, and a little bit wild. And in a world where everything is becoming more controlled and predictable, this bike still feels like controlled chaos. And maybe that's exactly what we need. So should you buy it? If you want a comfortable, feature-packed, long-distance touring machine, this is not your bike. But if you want something that makes every ride exciting, something that makes you look for excuses just to go out and ride, then yeah, the Yamaha MT-07 2026 might be exactly what you're looking for. And trust me, once you ride it, it's very hard to go back. But wait, before you decide, you need to see how it compares to its biggest rivals. Because in our next video, we break down another beast that might actually challenge the MT-07 in ways you don't expect. So go ahead, tap on the end screen and keep watching Moto Metrics, because your next dream bike might not be the one you think.